talk you through 6 signs that your baby is ready to start solids. 2 of them in the end being less commonly talked about but are very important ones. So first one, age. You'll find 4 to 6 months number everywhere, but no one really talks about the fact that your baby can be a little older than that. Everyone is different, and that's okay if your baby is not eating solids by 6 months. My first one started at 7 months and she was a smaller baby, so that's one thing to consider. And my second baby, he was always in 90 something percentile for everything, and he started solids at 4 months old. Next is sitting down. They say your baby have to be sitting down on their own or with a little support, which could be on your lap or in a reclined position in a high chair. Next, if your baby has lost the tongue reflex, that's when the baby pushes everything out of their mouth, tongue thrust reflex, and that's an important one and a bit tricky one, because sometimes you might not be able to see if this baby still has a reflex until you actually introduce solids, and that's okay to take a step back. Next sign is that eyes, hand and mouth coordination. If your baby can pick up an object and put it straight in their mouth, you can develop this skill by introducing your baby to your meal time before they're ready to start solids and giving them that spoon and that plate so they can mimic your behavior at the table, because that will also help you with the most important sign aside of the age, I would say, interest in food. So many experts and doctors don't emphasize this enough. In my opinion, it's one of the most important signs you can have. Is your baby interested? Does he wants to grab that food from your plate? Does he wants to lick that peach you're eating? You will certainly be able to notice that interest in foods. But how do you develop it if your baby never sits at the table with you? So sitting your baby on your lap, again, not sitting them straight up 90 degrees if they're not sitting up on their own, is too much on their spine. Just holding them in that slightly laid down position next to the table where they can smell and see what you do and be a part of a tradition, be a part of a very important social situation, you know, a meal. And that's how you develop it. You eat with your baby, you eat in front of your baby, you maybe offering some fruits and vegetables to your baby to just hold and maybe lick, of course with a very strict supervision, but all of those things will help you to develop that interest. Otherwise it might be not there and you won't have a successful start to your solids journey. And hey, if you find this content helpful, make sure to give this video a like, and if you'd like to support this channel, you can become a member. You can give me super thanks, and you can also shop through affiliate links I will leave in the description below. I'll link all of my best favorite feeding products. Thank you. And another very important sign and condition that really no one talks about: does your baby have any stress factors in his life right now? First of all, is your baby healthy? Is your baby like teasing strongly right now? So that might not be a good time to start. Did he just have vaccines? Are you about to travel somewhere? Maybe you or your husband go to a work trip, or you have guests in the house. All of these things break the routine, and routine for kids is everything. That's how they feel safe. And even if someone going on a work trip isn't a stress for us, baby will certainly notice that. So you just want to make sure that the circumstances of the timing you introducing solids, besides all the signs that your baby may be showing, are good enough, calm enough and routine enough for him to be open to new things. And if you already introduced solids and have some questions and troubles with it, I do one-on-one coaching sessions. You can leave your email in the comments and I will shoot you back all the details. Meanwhile, if your baby doesn't seem to like solids, definitely watch this video. I will see you right there.